If your daily scrub-a-dub-dub has been marred by a mysterious and not-so-pleasant aroma wafting up from your drain, fear not. We've got the ultimate guide on how to get rid of the smell in your shower drain to banish those pesky odors and restore your shower to its fragrant, spa-like sanctuary status. But first, what are the tools and materials you'll need to complete this task? For the full list and where to get them, check the description and pinned comment below. Now that you have all your tools and materials ready, let's get rid of that awful smell. Get rid of it! Identify the cause of the smell. First, check for any clogs or blockages in your shower drain. Clogs can trap odors and even cause bacteria to grow, which might be the cause of the smell. To do this, start by removing the drain cover. You can use a screwdriver if it's fastened with screws, or just pry it up gently if it's a snap-on cover. Once you've got the cover off, take a good look inside the drain. You might notice hair, soap scum, or other debris that has built up. Next, inspect the drain for mold or mildew growth. Mold and mildew can thrive in damp environments like your shower, and they can produce a musty, unpleasant smell. Use a flashlight to closely examine the area around the drain and inside the drain pipe. Pay attention to any dark, slimy spots that might indicate the presence of mold or mildew. If you do find mold or mildew, address this issue as soon as possible to prevent it from spreading. Lastly, consider the possibility of stagnant water or poor drainage. If water isn't draining properly from your shower, it can become a breeding ground for bacteria and create unpleasant odors. To check for this issue, run the shower for a few minutes and watch how quickly the water drains. If you notice that the water is draining slowly or not at all, you may have a drainage issue that needs to be resolved. This could be caused by a clog further down the drain pipe or a problem with your plumbing system. Remove and clean the drain cover. This is an important step, as the drain cover can collect debris and contribute to unpleasant odors. First up, remove the drain cover. Depending on the type of cover you have, you might need a screwdriver to loosen any screws holding it in place. If there aren't any screws, just give the cover a gentle tug or twist to lift it off the drain. Be sure to set aside any screws or parts in a safe place so you don't lose them. Once the drain cover is off, it's time to give it a good cleaning. Fill a sink or basin with warm water and add a few drops of dish soap. Submerge the drain cover in the soapy water. Let it soak for about 15 to 30 minutes to help loosen any grime or buildup. Now that the drain cover has had a chance to soak, grab a scrub brush and give the cover a thorough scrubbing. Pay special attention to any crevices or tight spots where debris may be hiding. The goal here is to remove any gunk or residue that might be contributing to the smell. Finally, it's time to rinse and dry the drain cover. Hold the cover under running water to wash away any remaining soap and debris. Give it a good shake to remove excess water. Then, use a clean towel to dry it off. Be sure it's completely dry before you reattach it to the drain. Clear any clogs or blockages. Clearing these out will not only help with the odor, but it'll also improve your shower's drainage. Try using a plunger to loosen any clogs. Make sure there's a bit of water in the shower to help create suction. Place the plunger over the drain and give it a few firm pushes and pulls. The pressure created by the plunger can help dislodge any blockages that might be trapped inside the drain pipe. If you see any debris coming up, scoop it out and dispose of it properly. If the plunger doesn't do the trick, it's time to bring out the big guns, a drain snake or auger. To use a drain snake, insert the end of the snake into the drain and slowly push it down the pipe while turning the handle. The snake will help break up any stubborn blockages, and the turning motion can help hook onto and pull out any debris. Keep pushing and turning the snake until you feel the blockage give way or you've reached the end of the snake. Lastly, remove any visible hair or debris that might be lurking around the drain. With a gloved hand or a brush, carefully pick out any hair or other debris that you can see. This step is crucial because hair and debris can contribute to clogs and unpleasant odors. Deodorize and clean the drain. This will help neutralize any lingering odors and keep your shower drain smelling fresh. Grab some baking soda. You'll need about half a cup for this step. Slowly pour the baking soda directly into the drain. The baking soda will help absorb any remaining odors and also act as a gentle abrasive to clean the drain pipe. Next, it's time to add some white vinegar. Measure out 1 cup of white vinegar and carefully pour it down the drain, right on top of the baking soda. The combination of vinegar and baking soda will create a chemical reaction, causing the mixture to fizz and bubble. This reaction helps break down any remaining grime and dirt inside the drain pipe. Allow the baking soda and vinegar concoction to sit undisturbed in the drain for about 15 to 30 minutes. This will give it enough time to break down any stubborn deposits and neutralize any lingering odors. Finally, boil a pot of water and carefully pour it down the drain. The hot water will help wash away the baking soda, vinegar, and any loosened debris. This, in turn, will leave your drain clean and odor-free. Address any mold or mildew issues. Mold and mildew can cause musty odors and pose potential health risks. Here's a simple process to help you tackle this problem. Mix a solution of equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle. For example, combine 1 cup of white vinegar and 1 cup of water. Spray the vinegar solution directly onto the affected areas in and around the drain. If the mold or mildew is inside the drain pipe, pour the vinegar solution down the drain. Allow the vinegar solution to sit for at least 30 minutes to an hour. The acidity of the vinegar will help break down and kill the mold and mildew. After the vinegar has had time to work, pour half a cup of baking soda down the drain. Next, pour 2 cups of hot water down the drain to flush out the baking soda and any loosened mold or mildew residue. If necessary, repeat the process until the mold and mildew are completely gone. Maintain a clean and odor-free shower drain. Here are some tips to help you maintain a fresh-smelling and well-functioning shower drain. Make it a habit to regularly remove hair and debris from the drain cover. After each shower, take a moment to check the drain cover and remove any hair or other debris that may have accumulated. This simple step can help prevent clogs and keep odors at bay. Next, schedule a monthly deep cleaning for your drain using the baking soda and vinegar method we discussed earlier. This routine will help keep your drain clean and prevent the buildup of odor-causing grime. Another helpful tip is to consider using a drain protector or hair catcher. These devices sit on top of your drain and catch hair, soap scum, and other debris before they enter the drain pipe. By preventing clogs, a drain protector can help maintain a clean and odor-free shower drain. Finally, ensure that your bathroom has proper ventilation. Good airflow helps reduce humidity and prevents mold and mildew growth, which can cause unpleasant odors. Use an exhaust fan or open a window when showering to help circulate air and remove excess moisture. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it and found it useful. If so, please like, share, and comment to let me know what you thought. Your feedback is important to me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.